Hello, I think we're live. Yes, hi, it's me, Chris, aka Wayward Knight. I am the director of this game. What is the game? It's Grave New World, our Buffy the Vampire Slayer TTRPG. Woo! Let's see. Around me are my lovely players. Let's start with the Bat Kyle, who plays Yay.
Hi, folks. I'm Bat Kyle. I play Yay. You can find me here on Mondays. You got the right day playing Yay, as already mentioned. Everybody's favorite half demon stoner oracle and holder of the edibles. So many edibles. You can also find me on Thursdays playing the dad mom energy holder of the brain cell and probably saltiest badger person on earth, Badge's Newth. And other than that, you can't find me anywhere else because I don't want you to. Over to Luna.
Hello! Apparently we're all putting this kind of energy out tonight. I'm hyped up on sugar, so let's go! It's gonna be a great night. I don't know what Chris has for us, so woo! I play May Lipinski, our white witch, literally. Decided to get a little Stewie Griffin there. You can find me here on Monday nights playing our lovely, partially nude now girl, and nowhere else because I'm tired all the time. Bison.
Bison is me, and I'm always here. Like I said in the earlier, I'm literally always here. Tonight I am Jack. It's all my fault, Aldridge. Tomorrow night I am the opposer of Brain Cells, as I will be running our Carnage Heights game, which is Cyberpunk Red. Actually, this week we are postponing so that next week we can have more players. Thursday, I play Encino, the lacking brain cell, but makes up for it in Courage Paladin. He's definitely the big damn hero who's dragging the rest of the party along. And on Saturday, I play Sid Brimlock, the I can't believe it's turned into a desk job engineer, in our necrobiotic radio drama Dead to Rights. And lastly, Mana.
Hi, everybody. I'm also back on the energy train because we're all just really excited for tonight. Let's see. Pretty much I exist here always and forever right now. On Monday nights, I play our lovely Slayer, Ash Lexington, who is maybe going through a few small technical issues. If you don't know what that means, you should watch last week's episode, available on YouTube. Link in the description, probably maybe below. So you should tune in. Maybe, yeah, always. The director Kevin's yelling at something at me. But if not, you can also find me and the rest of us in our lovely Discord, where we have a really good time. Most of the time, we're a very supportive community. We all love to chat with each other, talk about every other game that's going on, like the ones Bison mentioned, and other games you might not know of. So you should come hang out with us a lot. And pretty much that's my story, Director Curtis.
Hey, that's me again. I already told you who I am, but I didn't tell you what I do. I am the director of this lovely game, obviously. I also play Felicity Caldwell in our Saturday night, as Bison put it, radio drama. And what else? I have a podcast. It's called Professional Questers, where I interview people in the TTRPG community about the characters that they play, but then I flip the script and interview the characters themselves. That's it. And you can find my links in the link. And without further ado, character art courtesy of Hero Forge, background images courtesy of Pixabay, producer Kevin. He waved.
He waved for
That's
everybody who can't see him.
And without further ado, let's get to recapping what happened. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's so dorky. Anyway, then again, I'm a dork. Anyway, so last week The Scoobs ventured into the bunny tunnels to see what they could find. While they were exploring, Ash felt a ping go off in their brain, denoting that a ward had been triggered in their apartment. They asked Julian to investigate while they continued down the rabbit holes, but not much was found to be amiss. After a good while of wandering, the gang was finally able to grab some leads, with May sensing a large amount of magic further into the network, and Ash running off to chase a rabbit. Ash, now separated from the party, was met by the rabbit's den, which was situated amongst a familiar location, the site of the Ellis's collapsed lab and Hellmouth. Before the others could make it to the scene, a cave-in triggered a rock slide that cut Ash off from them. Ash was suddenly attacked by an unknown entity who taunted them in the dark. Ash was able to get a very quick glimpse of their enemy before the foe vanished into the darkness again, and Ash was left to fight what felt like a phantom. The gang fended off panicking bunnies as Ye dug an opening through the rocks with his bare hands, and May squeezed her way through that hole, sending a jet of flame coursing down the tunnel and singeing something as it retreated into the darkness. In the aftermath, the new Scoobs attempted to heal as much as they could while retreating back to Nana's to lick their wounds, but they discovered quickly that Ash's powers were already waning. They debriefed at Nana's and decided to calm down with some enhanced brownies. But it became evident, though, that the thing they had all feared came to pass, and Ash was welcomed by Jillian rather forlornly into their cruciamentum. And that is where we pick up. So, y'all are getting high. What else is happening?
Oh, I think as we mentioned at the end of the last episode, Ye is gonna get somebody to try and help bandage his hands, and then he went to shower, only remembering, wait, I can't use my hands right now, but I really need a shower. So, that's a whole thing Ye is trying to figure out.
May, high off her goat. It's just like, oh, no one's offering? Okay, I guess I owed you a favor from the shoulder?
I'm not saying no, but, I'm just making sure that you're sure. There's a lot of me to wash.
Jack stands up. He's like, I'll be outside.
Ash will be like, the hose is around the corner, and then get out and just walk upstairs to the bathroom. Like, no qualms.
Well, I guess while they're showering real quick, we'll get those hands bandaged up.
Yes.
And then
thank
maybe
you.
Nana can make the bath bigger.
That works.
Ash will definitely hop shower first so that they can help Nana with food afterwards.
Well,
Sure.
while May is bandaging Ye's hands, which probably really do not look good, as he was punching and digging at sharp, broken rock. Not his smartest moment, but panicked Ye is very straightforward. It's gonna be like, all right, so cruciamentum. Do we know it? Like, is it just like a test that must be passed and then powers come back? Is it something that's gonna wear off? Do we have any information about what's supposed to happen? Because it seems like they said it was supposed to be a test to triumph without your powers or whatever, but that means the powers should come back if you pass the test, right?
You're asking what, Jillian?
Yes.
Um, one would think logically that it would. Again, I don't know for certain, but because the power stripping is derived from a drug of some kind, I would imagine that once it runs its course, it would wear off and they would regain their powers. As
Okay.
for as as for how long it will take, I cannot say.
Well, at least there's something of a light at the end of the tunnel, even if it's a pen light right now.
We just have to uh keep them safe, which I never thought would have to say for a slayer, so huh.
Yeah, well, fate fate does this sort of thing to slayers, from what I've heard. Being a slayer doesn't mean you get to just, be all powerful forever. Slayers don't tend to live super long lives for all their power. We're gonna change that, mind you. But historically, historically.
How long does your shower take, just roughly?
Me?
Yeah.
Um, I mean, if we're talking high shower, probably a little bit longer than necessary.
There'd be a little bit of dissociation,
Yeah, a lot of bit of dissociation. There's probably a moment of just sitting on the floor. Um, dissociation levels
Staring at your
of
hands.
shower. Yeah, staring into the ends. Um,
Okay.
Ash hurts. Like Ash hurts in a way that they haven't hurt in like months. And not just like heavy workout hurt. They're in a lot of pain. So it's probably like, I mean, I'm assuming Nana's house has infinite hot water. Ash is also assuming that, honestly, at this point. But
Nana's
like
got a pretty good hot water heater.
yeah, it's like a half hour, 45-minute show. Like it's probably much longer than they think it is for sure. Like to them, it's like, oh, I've been in here for like 15 minutes. But
Yeah.
the high dissociation for her, and also the trauma and pain and the oh, I don't feel good dissociation is
Gotcha.
real. So
I don't know.
they're probably
May's
up
getting
for a long
cold.
time.
May's getting
Can
cold.
can you Ash, can you make me a strength doubled roll with your new stats?
Oh no, I forgot to do the thing. I forgot to do the thing.
That's okay.
Okay,
I can
hold
tell
on. I
you
need
what
to
they
go
are.
into strength is we added 2, 3.
Yes, 2.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
So
because
wait, how do I
they're
how do
tiny
I
without Slayer
yeah,
powers.
yeah,
I'm stronger than Ash.
okay, no. There are other stats are fine, okay? So wait, if I'm using actual dice, that's 10 plus, that's the D10 plus the 2, yeah?
Yes, plus
Okay.
2 times 2 because it
2 times,
should be 2 doubled.
right, okay. So plus 4.
Yep.
Oh, 14! That's either a really good or a bad way to start the session. But we're gonna go 14. So
14?
yeah.
Okay. You you hurt a lot. Um Wait, 14. Oh, so you rolled a 10. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Um
Yeah,
okay.
it happened.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
You hurt a lot. You can feel bruises forming, but you haven't felt bruises form in months, even as you've been training intensely and stuff. And you are kind of having trouble, like you can feel like your breathing is a little rough, but maybe just because something deep in there got bruised. Um
Broken rib, maybe.
Yeah, probably something like that. And your healing factor is obviously not up to snuff anymore right now, but you're just sitting in the shower trying to recover your thoughts and some semblance of sanity. Um,
Yeah,
what is,
it's a long shower.
yeah. Um, is there a conclusion that you come to during this long shower, or are you left with the same questions you had when you walked in?
If the conclusion can be an expletive, then
I
since where
said
it's at.
probably swearing in the content warning,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, so the conclusion is mostly well, fuck me, I guess.
okay.
Is where their conclusion is, and or what the fuck.
Fair
So yeah,
enough.
a 45-minute shower to come to the what the fuck, however that plays out is yeah.
Okay. So 45 minutes goes by. Um, Ash, you towel off, make your way out of the bathroom, and the bathroom is now free for whoever wants to take a shower next.
Ye will have gone out to his car and gotten the gray sweatpants and t-shirt that he just keeps spare at this point. Just because bad things happen to his clothes. Sometimes it's magic, sometimes it's not. But uh, he's gonna grab that and then lumber up to the shower. He'll, of course, accept the help offered, but he's not actually expecting it, and wouldn't be surprised if he or if May at the very last minute was like, "Never mind, I can't do this." Click.
May?
Nana, can we make the bath bigger? Is that a possibility?
Nana, like, you see, like, if she was a dog, her ear would have perked up, and, like, she's just like, how how would Nana respond to this? I
Jay
think
is just
I think
slowly blinking at her like,
I think Jack heard that outside. He's just like,
it's it's for Yay. He's not gonna fit.
right for Yay because he is a big boy. Sure. And Nana will go Nana will go into the bathroom
May pauses for
and
too long after
Yeah.
she said he's a big boy, just like
Yeah, he rubs the back of his head and is like, "Well, it's not the first time I've heard that." Uh,
um yeah, so after like a minute, Nana comes back out and she goes, okay, the bathtub is bigger. And then she just walks back into the kitchen.
Thank you, Nana. Love you.
Love you too.
um while Yay, like, she's gonna go and like start the bath and get the water running so he doesn't mess with it and like toss like a bath bomb in there for funsies. And then she's gonna go into her room and put on like shorts and a tank top and then just grabs like a loofah. It's just like, all right.
You start to feel this is more like, May's washing her dog as opposed. I get it, but we got the loofah, we got the booty shorts and the tank top, but he needs the help. He really feels grungy, and he's high, and he's trying not to freak out. So, and however long that takes.
Hold on, let me try something. Okay. From sort of quietly in the distance, you hear some sort of cheesy romantic jazz.
Careless Whisper comes on. Do
Little Barry White.
May's been like scrubbing at a certain spot on Ye's shoulder for like way too long. And then just like turns towards the nose like, what the fuck?
I think they figure we're hooking up in here. Or they're trying to encourage us to hook up in here. It's hard to tell with Nana.
Uh okay.
How high are you? I mean, I know I put out plenty of edibles, but
I also have the I get kind of funky when I use a lot of magic, so
oh,
um
well, now I
the
kind of
brownie
feel
didn't
bad.
help anything. I actually can't see straight right now, so am I still scrubbing you? I cannot tell.
You are. I'll figure something out when it comes to below the belt. This is starting to feel like not good. I thought you were
Oh,
far more in charge of your faculties than you really are, and I am some not great things, but I'm not that. So I really appreciate it, but how about you let me handle this? I might need you to rewrap my hands after this, but I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
ask you.
I was gonna let you do that anyways.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't know where this was going. I didn't want to assume, but I'll just I'll just I'll just finish up here. Thank you very much for trying to help me. I'll make
Yeah,
sure to leave you some hot water.
Hey,
okay.
yay. Hey, yay.
What?
You start you start to feel something in your head, in your head.
The clarification.
And content warning.
Little,
Yeah.
little, like a nagging pain in the back of your head. Just kind of feels like somebody's poking with a, I don't know, like a pick.
Ow.
Um,
Does
not not migraine level, but like annoying headache level.
May? Do you want to go check out? I actually think. Look, don't ask how I know, or ask how I know. I guess Ash doesn't take showers that long. I think they're really in a bad way, and maybe you two can have a little talk while I do this, or at least you could be a shoulder for them, because I think some cuddles would do you both good, and it's a good way to sort of draw this to a close for now.
Yeah, sure. She'll like toss the loofah into the bath and be like, all right, don't fuck your hands up too much, okay?
I'll try not to. And he's
The
looking.
jazz stops.
Yeah, I'll try not to. Thank you.
Record
She'll
skip.
like scratch his head a little bit and be like,
He'll
I'm
make
warning you.
little Wookiee noises.
All right,
Alright.
be good. And
Alright,
she'll
now,
leave.
does this headache feel like something's trying to communicate with him? Or is it just a random headache that shows up? Because, the powers that be do this shit. And you wouldn't be surprised if somebody else didn't do the same thing. Or it could just be a headache due to stress.
Um, it doesn't not feel. Okay, let me reword that. It doesn't feel dissimilar to when you begin to get visions, but normally they come on quicker than this. This feels weirdly gradual.
Well, he is going to sort of mechanically go through the act of scrubbing himself, trying not to get his hands too wet, although there's really not a lot he can do about that. It's a bath. And try and just let whatever this is happen.
May, you're going out to see Ash, right? Check on Ash.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say when you see them?
She'll go down the stairs and like as she's going, she's like, Ash, Yay said to give you cuddles. Come here.
Perfect.
Come here. May's out of her gourd.
Yep. And that's why Ye pulled the plug. He had no idea May was that gone, but as soon as he realized, he's like, nope, no, 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 no.
Jack's
Austin
just like
Powers
sitting
will.
outside staring up at the stars.
He's like, if Austin Powers would say no in this situation, he will say no in this situation.
Jack is just zooted.
Yeah, he's just
I like to think that man, are you muted?
I think man is muted. Yep.
Yeah. I was saying whole bunches of things.
I like to think that the soft jazz was coming from a car that was like driving by.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Jack's in the backyard staring at the stars. Ash is actually in the kitchen. Ironically, in a pair of Ye shorts, probably. They stole unbeknownst to Ye like a year ago. And like one of their own tank tops. But
gosh, Ye shorts on Ash would be like those freaking Jinko jeans, but shorts.
yeah, they're literally like capris of shorts. Like they're super baggy, they're super comfy. They gotta pull the drawstring like really tight, right? But they're comfy as shit.
Yep.
And like one of their own t-shirts, tank tops, doesn't matter. And they're in the kitchen and they are have like deep cleaned. Sorry, Nana. Deep cleaned all the spoons and spatulas and are their cooking is not good, but they are making like a weird sort of late night egg scramble, and there's like bacon probably burning in a pan somewhere. Like, and it's like it's munchy food that like at the time like you're like this is gonna be bomb, but it's probably not that good like retrospectively. But like when you're high, it's great. But that's where they are in the kitchen for sure. When May is like, Ash, come here, puppy, come here.
I mean, if Ash doesn't come, like she'll find them, and like if they're in the kitchen, like she'll just go up behind them and kind of just like do that thing where it's just like goes right over the top of them. And it's just like, and then has their head like against her chest. And is just like, all right, Ye said to give you cuddles, so I'm doing my job.
How tall
just
is
somehow
May?
burning
Remind
on its
me.
own.
May is 5'8".
Okay, Ash is 4'11", so so it's probably like over the shoulder, and Ash is just like, hi, eggs, just eggs,
Thanks.
eggs, scrambled, and like, but just like the wrap, like food.
Meanwhile, Ye's upstairs trying to scrub himself with wet bandages and suffering through a vision, but by God, nobody else needs to know.
Yeah, so like Ash
Scrub,
just like fully
ow.
folds into the
Scrub, ow.
Yeah.
Scrub, ow.
and there's also probably like a egg soon.
Yeah.
Just shouted for Jack and anybody else who is in the edible high.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
How's Julian doing?
Yay. Oh God,
He-
Julian.
There's
Julian
always one
had a
sober person
brownie.
at the party.
No, that's Jillian.
That's Julian.
Yep. Julian had a brownie.
Julian did partake. And Julian is sat on the couch. He has found one of Nana's like home and garden magazines, and he is just kind of going, I like those flowers. We should get those flowers. Jillian, what kind of flowers are those?
Daisies.
Nice. Nice.
And Jillian just rolls her eyes and like at this point, Jillian takes off her glasses and cleans them for a second and then puts them back on. Jillian stands up and says, against my better judgment, I'm going to leave you for like 60 seconds to go check on my child. All right? Can you handle that? 60 seconds. Okay. And she walks down the hall to the spare bedroom. Okay. Yay, high or low?
Oh dear. Low.
I think we're
Alright,
all a
we're
little too
starting
high
with-
right now.
Yeah.
Start with Ash.
Jack was in the backyard. He comes in through the front door, but he's crawling on his hands and feet.
Yeah.
It's just like,
What-
this carpet is so. Yeah. I heard something about eggs, but this carpet, man.
Don't.
It's
eat
not
the
even
carpet.
carpet, it's the softwood flooring at the entrance.
It's
Oh my
really
God.
smooth.
Hey, Jack,
It's
come
really
here, bud.
smooth, okay?
Come here, bud. May's just treating everyone like dogs right now. It's just like,
Come here, buddy.
actually,
Come on. Come on,
she's
Jack.
just like, she's so used to like with the birds, like having to call them, and so it's not even dogs. Like she's thinking of, she's like, oh, they're little chicks, they're little baby crows. She's like, come on, come here, tweet tweet tweet.
Ash, as you're you're finishing up your like scrambled eggs and stuff,
With May, just literally on the
with
whole
May
time.
just like on you.
Yeah.
Ash, I need you to make me another strength doubled roll.
Okay.
As
Sure.
May crushes you.
Great.
My eggs. My eggs. Okay.
That's gonna be a 12. I got an 8, so plus 4
Okay.
is
The energy we're bringing to this episode.
really great, guys.
We saved the world, you guys.
Good job.
These are professional heroes.
Ash, you're not in a good position right now in terms of like you've got May like hanging on you, and I imagine Jack has probably crawled his way across the floor to you in the
He's
kitchen
kind of like at the
because
entrance, just sort of like wrapped around the corner.
I was about to say, is like, is he one
Okay.
of those ones where he'll like kind of just lean against any solid surface, and so that's including like the entryway door right now, just like,
Yeah, it's the
hey.
closest you can get to standing is kind of like heavily leaning against the door frame.
got you. Ash, you feel like a constriction kind of in your chest, not just from the weight of May on your upper torso, but like you feel like there's something kind of like in your throat, like it kind of you feel a little congested, and you feel like maybe just like a good cough would probably clear your throat.
They cough.
Not on the eggs.
I'm really scared to say that they
Not on the
probably
eggs.
cough. They
My
probably go, like,
eggs.
they're like into their but yeah, that's probably what they do. I'm real scared, but you know, that's yeah.
So you cough into your elbow. Are you wearing like a t-shirt or like a long sleeve shirt? You said you're in a tank top, right?
It's like a women's cut probably t-shirt, so like it's a very high sleeves, so like probably like all the way like up. Oh, don't mind my work, Bruce. Everybody, hi. I work at a farm, but really up here, so it's probably like that length.
Gotcha. You you taste something kind of metallic-y in your mouth when you cough, and on your arm is a little bit of blood.
Ash is high enough that they probably just kind of go like, and go, oh, that's fun, and just like grab like a paper towel and just like grab her towel and be like, okay.
Maybe we'll like
later.
spin them around and grab their face kind of like this and just like stare at them. Like, did you just cough up blood?
Ash is that like
Anna?
angry cat right now. Like, no,
Yeah, Jack would like lean out the kitchen. He's like, Nana.
no. Like, what do you have in your mouth? Nothing. Like, no.
I'm not getting sick.
Nana comes around the corner and is like, what's happening here? Is
Nothing.
everything all right?
Or
Coughing blood.
nothing, Nana.
That isn't nothing. That means something is happening. What is going on?
She's
Nothing.
You
coughing
just
up
coughed
blood.
up blood.
No.
I'm sorry, she what?
She just coughed up blood. And then he
They
goes
hold
and he
up
turns
the paper
turns
towel.
it off and moves it off the element.
Okay, yeah. Nana takes everything off the stove, turns the stove off.
My eggs.
Your eggs will be fine. Go sit. And she like points Ash to the couch. And at that point, we're gonna transition back to Yay. Yay, you're about 95% done with this bath. And this headache has just been getting worse. It went from kind of feeling like a nagging sort of dental pick scraping away to like an ice pick that's kind of like getting slowly pushed into your brain. But until now, it felt like something wasn't breaking through to you. And then suddenly you get this burst of
Blood vessels. I'll roll up a new character. Gotcha.
oops.
Oh
No, yeah, maybe.
Fuck, I'm sorry, bud. I did not mean it like that. I seriously didn't. I didn't either. I was just like a burst in brain, and that's right where my brain went. And then I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, sir.
Where's the clip button?
Just very suddenly just
You
We're all very broken tonight.
you feel this like it's a very strange sensation because it is simultaneously a burst of excruciating agony and strange euphoria.
Yeah, this sounds like I'm dying.
And in your vision, you see two figures. One of them is Ash, and they are facing you, but they're actually facing another figure whose back is to you, and you're watching Ash kind of over their shoulder. They're in this kind of ethereal white plane where wisps of glowing humanoid shapes kind of float past unfazed but avoid these two central figures of Ash and this other person. You can't see this person's face, but they are kind of emitting this bright light. But it's not just light, it's like a glowing emanation of something more than light. But past that, make me a perception notice check.
Oh, I'm guessing I know what this is. I'm probably terribly wrong, but I'm guessing. 15 for successes.
Yeah, you can see pure white business casual outfit, neatly pressed, presentable, shoulder length, dark blonde hair, and two large white feathered wings sprouting from this person's back. That's all you get before the vision fades out.
Oh, Yay is gonna get some Kleenex and dab at the blood that's probably coming out of his nose, because that's not a usual vision. That had a lot of pain and buildup. Then he's gonna finish drying himself off, put on the gray sweatpants and t-shirt, stagger slowly downstairs, and notice the tableau at the table with Ash, and pause there, keep the Kleenex against his face, and just be like, well, we just had probably the most, well, I can't say it's the most painful vision because I wasn't dissolved in acid, but the build up to it was probably the most painful thing I've felt in a long time. And I have no fucking idea what any of it means. Also, I feel
Ash,
strangely sober now and I hate it.
Welcome to the club. Um, Ash is also of the Bloody Orifices Club. Are you okay?
Uh,
He kind of says that to Ye, then he looks to Ash and he kind of says it again. Are you okay?
Nana is gathering like herbs and like charms and like holding them up to Ash to like be like, no, that one's not right. This one, no, not quite. And like she's trying very hard to like suss out what is going on. Julian is on the other end of the couch. Um, he's just kind of like zoned out on um this magazine. He's like in the center of it now, just like staring at honestly really nothing.
Ye's gonna just be like, yeah, I'm alright, and go sit down on the couch for a minute and grab a sketch pad and pencil and sketch his vision as best he can, which is the 2 successes for an art roll.
Okay. 2 successes. You get the gist. It's a little hard to convey how much they were emanating this energy, but like, you can draw basic lines and everything and shade a little bit.
Yep. And then he'll come over and set it down on the table and be like, this is what I saw. Ash was facing this angelic figure who is radiating incredible light. It felt like there were people around us, but they didn't feel substantial. Like they were just wispy, non-consequential figures just passing around Ash and this person, this being. I couldn't get really a sense of whether this was danger or like, the some important turning point, or whether this was Ash facing their Slayer powers manifested. I'm going with that one. I'm putting $20 down on it right now. He flips a page and just starts putting together a little odds book. So I'm putting $20 in on Ash faces their Slayer powers manifest. Anybody else got any ideas?
Ash just goes again. There's like blood in there. I'm like, I'll take 15 on dying.
15 on Ash dying. Gotcha.
Ash, I need you to make me a perception knowledge roll.
Ooh, that doesn't change. Yay!
What? Oh, yeah, no.
We can't exclaim yay anymore.
That's a
And-
13 for 3
Yippee!
successes.
I mean, you can exclaim yay. I just normally get dinner and a movie first.
Okay. 3 successes. Ash, when
Yeah.
Ye describes this place to you, you know exactly what he's talking about.
Oh. Okay. Asheville is Julian still 10 million miles away?
You could maybe like get him to sober up with the good smack.
I was gonna say, Mabel just like snap in front of his face and just be like, Julian, we need at least one adult. And Jillian stepped out because this
It's
is
been
getting to
over
be too
60
much.
seconds. It's been over 60 seconds. Ash will say it's
It
60
has
seconds.
been over 60
Julian?
seconds. Jillian comes back. She's very punctual. Or she's punctual enough, especially when she hears somebody call her name very worriedly. So she kind of rushes back and she's like, what's happening? Julian, wake the fuck up. And
Vermont can wait, Julian. We need you here.
Julian's like, why are you snapping in my face? What is happening? And let's see, what is his? That is 4 plus. So, oh yeah, he clocks that blood coming out of Ash's mouth and like on Ash's arm. Immediately he goes, "Oh fuck!" And he is again very sober, very fast, and he's like, "What did I miss? What is happening?"
She's bleeding. He's
Dying.
bleeding. We don't know why. I think he had a vision. Yes,
he's
he
like-
has. There's a drawing. He had a vision.
I had a vision. This was the
Yeah.
vision. Ash looked like you know what this is.
Julian grabs the paper and is like staring at it like, "Oh, okay. Uh, that's not a thing I have faced before.
It's that I have seen before, though.
You've seen this before,
Ah.
and you didn't tell anyone?"
Can we stop having secrets? That'd be great.
It wasn't a secret. It was more of a I'll be fine thing. Because this was before we knew that, cruciamentum's crucifixes will die on a cross on my own powers were a thing.
Okay, well, clearly
Kind
you're
of.
not fine. So, uh, Julian's like trying to like rack his brain for what's going on, and he's like trying to fight off the weed, and you can tell he's struggling because clearly he does not partake
Right.
that often.
So Ash will go in front of Julian, like crouch as if they need to, really, but in front
Mhm.
of him and be like, okay, ignore Ye and May. We're gonna focus. You haven't done this a lot. Focus on your
Yeah.
breathing. Focus on me. You just need
Okay.
a focal point. Me.
Okay.
Dying is
Okay.
scary, but I'm okay with it for right now.
I don't
But
believe you,
me.
but okay.
That's fine. You don't have to believe me right now.
I'm not okay with it.
Ignore them. We're gonna focus so that we can think through the weed for the clarity. We're gonna breathe.
Okay.
We're not gonna melt. Don't melt into the breathing. That's very important.
Okay.
And we're just gonna okay. And we're gonna think about what is happening.
Okay.
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 It gets like very intense.
Ash is
He
gonna
does
hand their
forget
hand
to
out for
breathe
water.
every once in
Somebody's
a
gonna
while.
for water at some point. Just
Nana will give you water. Nana will
and
give you
then we'll
water.
just come to the center of Julie and be like, sip this. And we're
He
gonna
takes it
focus.
with like both hands, and he's just like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh God, water's so gross."
Yeah. Oh
And
no,
he's
no,
like
good. It's gonna
thinking,
feel good later. No, better.
Future
Okay.
Julian
He
will
ta-
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he takes it. He goes, "Okay, well, if it's for future Julian," and he like takes another
Yeah.
swig. And
Yeah, and we did the focal
he's
point thing.
thinking, yeah, in the focal point thing. And while he's thinking, Ash, I need you to make another strength doubled roll.
Great. Love that. Yeah.
Oh no.
That's,
Mm,
yeah,
mm.
that's gonna be a 4 total.
Oh.
A 4
That's skid down the side of a dirt
total.
hole bad.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. So, we're doing great over here.
Well, when you're straight
Oh
doubled
wait, no, that's a 6.
4,
That's
so it's
6.
a
Yeah,
6.
so it's 6. Still,
Slightly better,
oh,
but no successes. Yeah.
so,
Oh,
so,
I'm so sorry.
That's
Ash,
okay.
your speech. Okay, this is gonna sound a lot like a stroke, but it's not. I swear to God, I'm so sorry, Bison.
It's all good. It wasn't that kind of stroke.
If we
Okay.
don't laugh, we'll cry, right?
Yeah. I'm the only one who's
Your
allowed to laugh now. That's the thing.
True, that's true.
I have the
valid.
right.
You do have the right. Okay, keep going, Chris. All right.
Your speech starts to kind of putter off as if you're becoming delirious. As you're encouraging Julian to focus, you start to lose focus, and suddenly you feel very cold, and shaky, and suddenly you're starting to lose your balance, and things around you start to whirl, and you black out for a second, and then you wake up and you're on your ass on the floor.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
And
say
then
May
Actually,
was May
Ash
was
is
hanging off
crouched.
of them most of the time, anyways, and was probably right next to them. Like she wouldn't have let them fall.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Ash probably is
So-
like speaking and like starts to like think like they don't realize they're slurring, but they're slurring and they like are crouched and they sway and they probably go to just like tumble over a little bit.
Mhm. And you tumble, I guess, into May.
Yeah.
So you come to again, and you're like hanging in May's arms, and then you black out.
Ye is immediately there. 19 on my doctor roll because he knows medicine. 5 successes. He's
okay.
gonna scoop them up, take them gently from May. Be like, it's okay. I've got this. I'm actually trained for this. Take them over to the couch, put them down, make sure to get their head above their feet, prop them up, just go through the whole process of checking them over, checking the pulse, checking responsiveness, seeing if they'll wake up at all the steps.
They do not
Ash-
wake up.
So I just reference
Oh, okay.
probably soaking wet dead weight. Ash is probably like 105 pounds, maybe 100.
Oh,
Yeah, and
if she
Like
was still
they're-
holding the cup of water, she would have definitely splashed that all over herself.
Oh
Julian
no,
had the
they
water.
weren't. They weren't. Yeah,
No,
they had already handed it to Julian.
yeah,
So
Julian had it. So
yeah,
Worst
Julian
way-
is just staring like what just happened, and Jillian is like trying to process. Honestly, Jillian isn't sure if she should call 911, but she suspects that this is not a thing that 911 can help with. So
yeah, he's gonna pause,
Jillian,
scratch his head, look at May. May, is this magic exhaustion? Is there anything going on that you can see?
I think May is just staring at Ash, kind of like just flopped over right now, like motionless, just staring.
May, I need you to focus, just like Julian did. Can you see anything with your sight?
May make me. You can. Well, okay. Make me a perception notice, just like straight.
Not good. 9.
So
9. Okay. You do see something. It's deep, like within Ash, like under their skin, deep inside them, something kind of pulsing and dark, not just color wise, but energy wise.
Can she try to touch it?
Uh, you can try to touch it, but it's just you touch Ash.
Yeah.
Poke. Hee.
Like
Mhm.
send whatever she's got left in the tank and try to touch it with her magic and maybe like lasso it out
magical
if that's
poke.
possible.
Um,
Yeehaw!
I will. I will let you do this.
You'll do this.
Give me
Ooh.
You must do
give
something
me a
in return.
willpower. Give me a willpower flat roll. So not doubled. And then add your occultism.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
mean,
your willpower
that's the
occultism.
same.
Duh.
Yeah.
That's- Ugh.
Come on, baby. This is for Ash. Come on. That's a 10.
Yeah.
So it's an 18.
Woo!
Did
Wait, you said it was a
crit
10? I was
though?
like,
Plus 8.
Okay,
I'm like so
What you
sugared up.
can-
I was already kind of shaking, and I was like,
what you can derive is that you could try to reach into Ash's spirit or their soul or whatever it is, their essence, but that shit wouldn't come out just by you tugging on it.
can I go in?
Roll on your table first.
Okay. I didn't know we were counting that as a okay.
Get ready for your dive, Netrunner.
What if I roll that one? That'd be so fucking funny.
I really hope this is the normal field trip.
Yeah.
He said to
This
Mr.
is like
Blue.
the least sexy time for nakedness to happen.
There is actually one that could help this out. It'd be fucking hilarious. Oh no, I've already done that one. Damn it, I keep rolling ones I've already done. This is what happens when I have to roll on this table all the fucking time.
Oh no.
Oh, gross. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, gross. Oh, gross. Okay.
Hey, y'all know how you've already seen her without her shirt. I hope you're ready to see her without her skin, because she's see-through, but you can see her organs.
But their clothes are still on, right? So it's
No,
really
becomes all see-through. Everything just kind of.
Ash is probably so glad that they are unconscious right now.
Is that
So-
part of the spell? Does
You
it
can
have to
actually
be part of
see
the
her heart
spell?
like.
Yeast just he can't resist. He reaches up and just kind of pokes at the arm to make sure there's actually skin there, and he's not going to get back like a bloody finger. Duke. Oh, invisible skin. That's a thing. But that's not an important thing right now. How's Ash doing? Are you
I
getting
was like,
anything?
I don't think May's even like
No.
noticing what's happening, not paying attention. Like she's so hyper focused on this, and it's just like, just let me fucking get you.
You are, despite being able to, like, when you try to reach into Ash's essence, you feel this freezing coldness, this, like, for lack of a better word, it feels necrotic. This is bad magic, and it's going to take something very powerful to fix this.
I think like as soon as May realizes that everyone watching just sees her heart just like kind of skip a beat. It goes,
Yeah, Ye's gonna take his shirt off and wrap it around May's waist. Because there's still like things that can be seen when the skin is gone, and he's just like, let's try and spare May that.
Let's try not to turn this into a Robbie Williams video, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Pops the shirt off, wraps the arms around. Because I'm pretty sure a T-shirt for for Ye will at least stretch that far, and then
Probably, yeah.
kind of tuck it up. So it's more like a giant diaper right now, but
It's like
he's
a
only got the one
sarong
shirt
kind
or
of
sarong
thing.
yeah, doing what he can to cover as much of May as possible while staring intently, waiting for words. Did you see anything? Do you know anything?
yeah, I think she finally like turns around and looks at Ye. I guess eyes are technically organs. I guess skin is also an organ, but this like that's gone. But yeah, just kind of creepily, like just the eyeballs connected to the brain and all that shit. Just turns around, and it's just like, I don't think I'm sleeping tonight either.
Neither are the rest of us.
You've gone kind of full Mars attacks here, love.
She'll like look down and be like, "What the Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. But so what did you see anything?
um, it's it's I don't know if it's anything affecting them. It There's something inside that's
Like a magical parasite?
I don't know if it was attached or if it is a part of them. Um, I can't just get it. I can't reach it like this. I don't know if maybe in one of the books I can find
An
I don't know, like
exorcism? Counterspell?
You
spirit diving, I guess.
Can you transfer it? Like, can we move it somewhere if we can't pull it out?
That's what I
you
was trying to do.
hear kind of a grunt from Julian as he's like taking a last sip of his water, and then he goes, Mors Interfectoris.
The
And he
what
looks
now?
horrified.
In nomine Patri, Filii, Spiritus Sancti? I don't.
I guess May speaks Latin. Luna does not.
May, you instantly clock that as meaning death of the killer or death of the slayer.
Oh, I would know that too.
Oh yeah, Latin.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So you two would know what that means.
oh, that can't be good. How do you unkill a slayer, Hannah?
Julian, like, all of the color has drained from his face, and he um he turns to Jillian and he says, I have to go to my office. Do not let them out of your sight. And
Well, we were just
he
been targeted. You're not going alone, Julian. I don't think there's anything I
I
can.
was not targeted. I was not there. I need to Okay. Uh okay. Jillian, here's what I need you to do. And then he instructs Jillian on what book to get, what page to find, what they need.
No, no, no,
And
no, because they're supposed to be here hiding.
Give me the
So,
book. I
Jesus,
still got my
okay.
bike.
and
What's
you
what's?
are not
Give
used
me
to
the
being
piece
this
of paper.
high. You are not used to being this high. Julian, we are going. I can't do anything right here. There's nothing physically wrong with them that I can fix for all my fucking training. So, what we are going to do, because
We
Nana is a Fort Knox of magical protection, so you and I are going to go to the office to get what you need, and then we're going to come back because you have a little girl and a wife right there who cannot have you not coming back.
he grits his teeth, swallows his pride, and says, Fine. Get your car, get any weapons you may think you will need, and meet me in 8 minutes.
Ye will grab his dirty shirt because his clean one is currently on May, and he only has the one extra pair of clothes. He's wearing it, so he'll just throw on his kind of battered and ripped shirt because wandering in, with the meat vision gray sweatpants and no shirt just probably isn't going to fly very well.
Yeah, Julian goes to his car and um grabs various things, um mostly some spell books and some like wards, but not Nana's wards. These are like backup wards. And he hooks them all around, like your car, his car, hooks one on you. He's just like a lot of precautions. Um, these ones that look less what's the word? Starts with a D. Less indiscreet. So I guess it starts with an I. Than the Nanas, which are just like these weird trinkets that the crows bring her. These ones are like little sachets that you could like hide somewhere or like put in your pocket. But Julian is like covering all his bases, and then he grabs like a handful of steaks and oh yeah, he has his hand crossbow, and he's got that. So he's got weapons, and he meets you at your car because I imagine your car probably maneuvers better than his. Um,
He's gonna just load
maybe,
Julian in. And it doesn't care. He's taking his car. He's gonna load Julian in. He's got his weapons in the trunk, so and
yeah.
some hidden under a fake seat, but we need to talk about that. And he's gonna go. He's gonna haul ass. He's not gonna like speed at the levels that would attract police attention, but he's definitely going to do his utmost to get there as fast as possible.
Okay. When you get to the office, so it takes about 15 minutes via car. Um, actually, that's not true. Probably takes like half an hour
I
because
would
of
say,
all the construction.
yeah,
Um,
friggin' rabbits.
Construction.
Julian goes right, like, books it to his office. He doesn't even give you time to like get out of the car. He's like office, and
That's
you
okay.
find him.
I can outrun him. I'm
Fair
taller and
enough.
I've inhuman stats.
Fair
Or
enough.
a demon.
Oh, yeah. It's like you said, I'm a fucking demon. I love that movie.
Um, he's booking it to his office, and when you find him, he has grabbed like 15 different books, and he has not flung them but like stacked them all around himself, just like digging through them, like where is it, I know, I remember it, they taught us this. And he is just like shuffling through book after book after book, and then finally he finds what he's looking for, and like cracks it open to the page that he needs. First of all, he takes a picture of the page with his cell phone, and then he slides it over to you at your feet, and he goes, Morus Interfectoris, the only poison capable of killing a slayer.
So it's not actually the cruciamentum, or is it like both?
I think it's both.
Of fucking course it's both. Why wouldn't it be both? So is there a cure? An antidote?
There is.
Antivenom?
There is. It is very, we'll call it challenging to make. And if you pick up the book, you can read the list of ingredients.
Well, I know where Estia's stash still is.
Um,
I don't know if that will help.
First, it requires just a slew of different herbs. And you know that those are easy enough to find. Next, it just says vanquished vampire.
Got that.
After that, it says a pure demon's blood.
I can get that.
And then it says the essence of a powerful healing gem.
I
Wow.
can probably get that too. So let's start with Yay can think of no better use for Vamp Estia's ashes than saving Ash. So he's got those. He will call his
Okay.
dad, who is a pure demon and a
Mhm.
rare one, and ask for blood. Tell him why. Ask him to actually meet at Nana's. If he
Okay.
can, because we don't really have time to run out there. Then a pure healing gem. I'm calling Danny.
Okay. Call Danny.
Danny. Ring, 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 ring.
It just rings.
Fine. I'm texting Danny. Ash is dying. We need one of those gems, even the lesser one, to save them.
You get a message back as soon as you send it. It's one of those immediate messages that says this number has been disconnected.
That Weasley son of a bitch. I'm staking him next time I see him. Maybe not in the chest. Maybe just in the shoulder. But I'm
My
staking him.
ear. Who stakes someone in the ear?
It's right. Biggest gauge ever. Like, all right, so we got 2 out of the 3. What do you know any healing gems? I thought I could get a gem of Amara, but that milquetoast douche nozzle is ghosted us.
Julian thinks and he says, there was the only ones I know of are held by the Watchers Council. God damn it. Shit.
We'll
And with
give them
that,
Rathiu for a gem.
listen, they don't know about Rathy, so don't you fucking dare. Anyway,
Wait, you said they knew about it and this was taking time. Julian.
we can talk about this later, okay? We have to save Ash first. And I'm gonna cut over to Ash now
With May.
And Jack.
May's still there.
with May and Jack.
And Jack. Yeah.
Hey, Ash.
Hey, director.
Your body is laying across this couch, feverish,
Mhm.
delirious. But you feel yourself, your consciousness go somewhere else.
What's up, weird, endless, white dreamscape? How you been?
Yeah, you know it. You are
Who's
transported
here now?
to
Yeah.
where you go, and you can see around you in this sort of faded ethereal tableau, you see the scene of May and Jack and Nana with your body in the living room. You see Julian and Ye frantically going through books in the office. You see Jillian comforting Emily in the spare room, and you feel a presence behind you, just this very, it's not a negative presence, it is just a presence, almost comforting, but not in a like, not in an overwhelming way.
Does this presence have a voice?
Do you speak to it?
Honestly, Ash will probably take like a minute, like in the space they're in, and be like, "Hi."
Hello, Ash.
Does the voice sound like the voice that Ash is expecting? And they just kind of go, "Hi."
It's the same sort of ethereal thousand voices speaking as one, but there is one voice that, as always, sort of pings in your memory. And you can kind of feel that there is something physical now behind you, as opposed to it's always just ever been like a sort of
Like an
presence,
omnipotent type of.
omnipotent kind of thing, but now it feels like there's some sort of form behind you.
Can Ash turn around?
Yeah,
Okay. Is there anyone there?
you are face to face with this humanoid figure, radiating this energy, this light, this glow. Make me a perception notice check.
So glad that the mental capacities have not changed. Perception notice. It's going to be 16 for 4 successes.
The first thing you notice are two large white feathered wings
The wings, the wings, the wings. Uh-huh.
coming from the back of this
Mm.
person. Next, you notice the shoulder length, dark blonde hair, and the bright white, neatly pressed business casual attire.
Director, am I allowed to know this name and character? Or, I mean, Ash has been studying with Julian, but if not, that's okay.
What are you trying to do?
Am I allowed to know the name of this character, possibly, but or not? I'm thinking just like in character. I mean, probably not. Ash, I
In
don't think Ash has
character,
done. Ash has done a little studying, but I don't know if they have done enough studying to know who this is. But I'll let you decide.
you
That's
you hear this voice over and over whenever you have these visions. And you have been working in the back of your mind to figure out why it sounds so familiar. And with 4 successes, it finally hits you. And you see through the radiance that is emitting from everywhere on this person, you see a very familiar face. You see the face of Allison.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Uh
Hi, stepmommy.
Ash will go, yeah, yeah, thought so. Why you?
Why not me?
Because clearly you've inserted yourself into the life of my father for some reason that has to do with who I am. It's a me thing, it's not a you thing, clearly. But apparently it's a you thing too.
If I were to simply watch from a distance, I wouldn't always be doing my due diligence.
Oh God, don't tell me you were a slayer.
No, I'm not a slayer.
I said were.
I wasn't a slayer.
Then why you? Are you to just test me, try me? My friend is skinless over there. So, and I am here trapped in whatever heavenly like hellhole this is. So,
Do you not remember what I told you? And she just sort of,
try what you say.
I'm sorry, what?
She said, I try not to what you said half the time. Apparently, that's coming to bite me. So, please do remind me.
This is a safe space.
And that's what sociopaths like to tell you to make you feel more comfortable. So, try that again, this time with a little more feel.
Ash, you are not incapable of death. But there is
I
so much
know.
more ahead of you that you have yet to meet. And I don't say that because I am a sociopath, as you put it. There are people working to save you, and I help you with that.
Then why won't you tell me why you're here? If
Haven't
I
you
wasn't
figured it out?
watching, I wouldn't be doing my job. Clearly, I haven't figured it out. So that's why I'm asking directly. I sharpest knife in the bunch, if you were to put it not kindly. So clearly, it's not happening. That's
She
multiple times directly.
she unfurls her wings to their full span, which is like 9 feet across. And she begins to glow brighter than, almost brighter than you can look at, but not quite. And in this cosmic voice, she says, I am your guardian, Ash
Visual.
Lexington.
Ash kind of says it with her. I didn't really want to like admit that, but Allison says guardian. Ash was like, guardian, yeah, got it. Cool. Could you not date my dad if you're that? Because that'd be really cool.
It'll be up to your dad at this point, but I will bring it up.
Okay. All right. So you're doing your job. Got it. Thanks. I'll
And
try my
she
best to maybe like you.
lowers the brightness and retracts her wings and everything. um she what she does actually we're gonna hop back to the house for a second. Nana has quickly whipped up a charm so that May is no longer see-through.
It's a black bar.
Um, um, you guys, as as you are watching Ash sort of physically, Ash is kind of deteriorating, and it's sort of very unsettling and worrying, obviously. But you see with your sight this. So there's this black necrotic energy running through Ash's veins, but now there is this white, sort of invigorating light that you can see channeling down. So what you've also been able to see, I'm sorry, I completely missed this, is that there is a sort of essence that has been flowing from Ash's body upward, maybe about like 3-4 feet from their body, and then kind of like dissipating, kind of like disappearing. Not as if it's dispersing, but it's kind of, it's no longer where you are. And you see this white energy connect with this essence of what you presume is ashes, and it travels down through the essence and it tries to envelop Ash's body, but you can see the clash between the white energy and the necrotic bile basically running through Ash's veins. And over in the office, Yay and Julian takes the book and tucks it under his arm and says, "We have to get back."
Yeah. Do we need to stop them somewhere to get the rest of the other ingredients? Or do you think Nana has them?
He says, "I'm sure Nana has them. Nana has everything." And he's speaking from experience because he's seen Nana's stash. Um, I chose the word stash deliberately.
Nana's secretly also El Chapo.
So yeah,
You don't know.
You don't know. You guys, so Ye and Julian rush back to the house. You get there around the same time that Ye's dad gets there, just timing wise. And you said you explained to your dad why you're doing this, right?
Quick rundown. Yeah. Some sort of Slayer specific poison is killing his best friend.
Okay.
And probably
So
hetero life mate
he's,
at this point.
yeah, he is fully cooperating. In fact, he may or may not. No, we're not going to go that far. But back to Ash. Actually, Ash, you're in this other plane, this other dimension, and you are face to face with Allison, your guardian angel, and Allison says, "You have what you need." And you feel your hand lift up, and Allison places a gold ring with a green gem in it into your hand. And she says, "And you have all the power you could want." And she closes your fingers around the ring. And suddenly, your spirit is transported back to, for all intents and purposes, the material plane. And you have this intuitive feeling that you can do things to communicate with the others, but it will cost you power and time that you can spend on this plane, which mechanics wise is going to go like this.
Cool.
Ash, you can give the others Ash, you can give the others hints or clues in the form of interactions with them or their surroundings. But each interaction costs a certain amount of your life points.
Our new
Your
life points that we talked about.
Your new life points.
Okay.
once you're out of life points, your spirit is sent back to Allison's dimension.
Do they
So
recharge when I'm in Allison's dimension or no?
you don't know.
Dislike that.
That doesn't sound good.
I like how we all just went, okay.
I will say if
Um,
there's anything funky going on, May was already like basically clutching onto them, like is holding their hands, like has them propped up on the couch, and is just like, like if
so
anything happens to Ash, this will be the first time she'll be able to hold her friend while they die. So she's like just
It's
Yeah.
not a great feeling.
So May and Jack are in the living room at Nana's.
mhm.
And I would like to argue that a cough, like recognition that they're there, does not cost health points because of just like but that's not like an influence, that's just like a they're alive. Like ooh.
Yeah. So let me explain some stuff.
Okay.
Um, an indirect interaction, like so you're in like a spirit form, basically.
Yeah,
An
pretty much.
indirect interaction, such as like creating a draft, moving a small object slightly, or a large object a short amount, that costs 5 life points. A direct interaction, such as touching, talking, whispers, moving a large object a distance, or moving a large heavy or moving an object a large distance, or moving a large or heavy object in general, that costs 10 life points.
Can I just clarify? These are all externally of Ash's body.
Yes.
Okay.
So Ash, you cannot move your body.
Okay. Ash is gonna turn to Lacey, who presumably
See?
made room.
can May see Ash?
There's
like,
that look. The oh shit, I didn't plan for this look.
Welcome for that poking
No,
plot hole.
no. No, I have a mechanic for Lacey. And
Can they talk to Lacey?
you,
Can they talk to Lacey with no action points required? Essentially.
I mean, you could, but Lacey's not there.
Lacey was
Lacey's
told.
always there.
Oh no, Lacey's been giving May space, like May asked.
God, the one time Lacey listens. So annoying.
Right, so how many points would it be to do pottery with somebody else while Unchained Melody plays in the background?
That's gonna be 15.
Yeah,
What- so-
probably.
Only 10 if
Can-
Whoopi Goldberg's involved.
Yeah.
But can May not see this?
Right, that's also my other question.
I see dead people. Oh, May
Go see dead people.
What did I say in my thing? May, not May, Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ash and May. Ash is not necessarily a ghost right now. Ash is in like a pure soul form.
It's
Yeah.
out of
Spirit.
Whoopi experience.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, we're not getting a Spider-Man meme moment here.
I was
God.
it's like, well, I mean, May has already kind of been looking at soul shit. It's kind of the nice
I
thing
will
about
say-
combining the spirit with the sight thing.
Make me a perception occultism roll, May.
Big money, no whammies.
So yeah. Wink. That's good. 15.
You can see kind of a faint, hazy orb that begins to hang around, not like Ash's body, but like sort of in the general facility. It's kind of Ash, where would you be standing?
Literally, Ash is probably right next to their body, so they are probably like right next to me
Okay.
at that
Making-
point. Like,
May just reach up and just be like, get back in there.
I was gonna say, like, maybe wants to poke it.
Oh yeah, it's fine when you poke Ash's soul, but when Ye's poking at a ghost, don't touch my friend.
You were touching her somewhere not great. She had she had an incorporeal form that May could see.
Whoops.
so yeah, Ash is probably right next to me, and again, I'm assuming Jack is like also very close nearby. Either like sitting on the coffee table. I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bison, but like
Yeah, he's honestly, Jack is at the point where it's like, oh, we're into the woo woo shit. I am not useful at all now. Jillian, how can I help? Nana, what can I do?
So is Jack still nearby, or is he like over
Kinda-
with like?
He's moving around a lot. You know, he always comes in
Okay.
and checks every little bit, but
I think Nana would recognize that Jack is getting antsy, so Nana would probably put Jack to work, like making, cleaning the kitchen or like making a meal for, you know, when they have to break for shifts watching Ash or something like that. Um,
get
something
Jack
to
to
make
the
Jack
bagels so he can
feels like,
go for hours.
yeah, like something to make Jack feel like he is helping. Um, and Ash, if there's anything you'd like to do, you can. Um,
Okay. Again, I need to.
I do want to say,
Jack. Uh huh. Uh huh.
make me a Constitution doubled roll.
No, you can't give me loss of life points by interacting and then tell me I need to do a Constitution roll. I did not that. I just
You did not specify that in the rules,
Yeah, look at me.
director.
Look at me. I am the
Look
director
at
now.
me.
And we
Yeah.
say everything is fine.
You make a Constitution doubled roll.
Yeah, Chris.
+2.
Okay,
on,
so
where's
we're
the-
Constitution doubled. Yeah.
Mhm.
What did we say? Okay.
Your Constitution is 3.
It's
Yeah,
3.
he's
Okay, so
just
whatever I
spent-
roll +6. Okay, yeah. I knew it was +3. I just again I forgot to do the sheet thing that I said I was gonna do, but then
You're
work
okay.
happened. That's gonna be an 11.
Still 2
You're
successes.
okay.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
You are
That's
still
great.
you're still feverish, you're still getting weaker, but you are not particularly um it's not progressing particularly fast.
Okay. May is going to feel something, hopefully, clatter, kind of like against their hand, and there's a sound of of something dropping to the floor.
Ash is
Okay.
now a cat, pushing things off of tables.
I will take the 5. I will take the 5 loss for this, assuming that I can do that.
What are you dropping?
The ring.
The ring's not in your hand anymore.
No. Denied. Denied.
I tap 2 islands and cast counterspell.
Yeah. Like
You can't do this to us. You can't do this to us.
you said that it was like in their hand.
In your soul hand.
Right. And so they put it in their actual hand, and their hand just like tiredly opens and falls to the floor of the couch.
She drops the soul ring, and like May sees a little sparkle drop to the floor. That's it.
I'll tell you what you see, May.
Okay. Ash
You
tries.
see
Ghost Crow comes by, picks up the soul ring. Caw!
actually,
Barnaby, you bastard.
Barnaby!
at this moment, I did mean to have Barnaby come in sooner. Thank you for reminding me. At
My
this
boy!
moment, Barnaby does start pecking at the window, and he is pecking frantically. And you guys hear him like cawing and crowing and doing all the crow sounds.
I mean, May instantly uses her telekinesis to open the, like, she's not leaving. She's literally still gonna clutch onto Ash with one hand.
Yeah.
And just...
May, I imagine you have one of Ash's hands like tight in yours.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Barnaby starts to basically he's not even like talking. He is starting to peck at your hands, but he is so adamant that he cannot like vocalize. He just needs you to let go of Ash, but it doesn't you can't tell why he's doing it.
I think in like her just like kind of panic state of mind, she doesn't mean to be mean, but like she does not want to stop touching Ash, and she just pushes him.
He like he pushes you back actually, and he's like shoving his beak against your hand and trying to like it almost feels like he wants to say something, but something is not letting him verbalize it. Like Barnaby's never just cawed at you before.
Like I'm trying to stay true to like what May would do, and it's so hard because like she's like panic animal brain right now, and he's obviously panic animal braining right now, and it's not meshing well with her panic, and so oh god.
Ash. Hey Ash, you're watching this go down, and I think what was your last perception notice? Was that 4, right? Oh, but you were in Allison's domain.
6.
Make me another perception notice.
Okay.
Perception, not ass. Not
It's
ass.
3
Not
levels.
ass. Okay.
Yeah, not ass. Yeah.
Even the most basic check-in with you, because you're not stupid. You feel like something about this whole thing is wrong. You're in your pure spirit form. Shouldn't you be unbound from the physical restraints of your body right now? And with that realization, make me a willpower roll and add that to your perception notice.
How do I do that with dice?
Just make a willpower doubled for me, and then add it to your what was it?
To the
14.
4. So I have okay, yeah, so 14 willpower doubled.
Yes.
So again, we love that the
And then add your success levels together.
So 16 is gonna be 4 plus 3, 7 success levels.
7 success levels. You tap into something. Basically, you're like, this is kind of bullshit. You're trying to communicate with May, and Barnaby's in here, and everything is like, you're like, my body is dying. I don't have time for this shit. You start to wonder, why do I not have like the power of all the Slayers or something? Right? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Can they channel that indignation to possibly slap May's hand, because clearly Barnaby doesn't want May poking Ash.
So what you can do is, with, you said it was 7 successes?
Yeah.
With 7 successes, you get this overwhelming feeling that you have broken through some sort of barrier, some realization that you're not just your body, and you tap into the core of your being, and suddenly you are connected with a pure power. The sort of,
So
it feels like it's the spiritual strength of every Slayer that came before you rushing into you.
I
Ash,
kind
you
of made a
have
meme about it in chat, but Ash was like, I'm a Slayer. What? For the first, but like for the first time, Ash actually like accepts that, I no, that like no, this is wrong.
Ash, you have 60 seconds to be visible and audible to one person you choose. And you can
I
sense.
love you, May, Jack.
And you can sense that the answer is in your hand.
Okay. And like Ash would be like, hi, I love you, Jack. You will remember. Because like spirit,
Yeah. Jack's
dying.
he's like totally like hyper focused on this bagel dough, and then he hears his name, and you see him just lift 4 inches.
Yeah.
What?
May, yeah. I is who is guardian.
Terrible time for the audio spike.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I have a guardian angel. It's really weird. It's my dad's girlfriend. If you can get her, Allison, she maybe might talk to you. There's a ring that she gave me, but I can't give it to you. It's here. I have it. I'm pretty sure that's to everything. Might be a gem of Amara, so it's green. Just tell Ye, I am dying. I'm dying.
Well, that's not good.
You with a little bit. Do this.
Oh, we're losing you, Mana.
No. You're losing Ash at this
The
point.
worst
You're losing
time.
Ash at this point. Yeah, like you're losing Ash at this point. But the slaves are here. I do the best I can, occasionally. But you gotta figure it out. It's green. It's gold. It's a ring.
Green and gold ring.
Talk to Allison. She's my dad's girlfriend. It's a really weird. Just.
Ash, you're
And
out of
that's when
time.
it cuts out.
Yeah, that's literally it. Like it's just. It's like a. And that's the cutoff.
Yeah. And so
And
yeah,
Ash
Jack
went to
would, like,
Jack because Jack has experience.
Yeah.
he comes out of the
Ash
kitchen into the
oh,
living
yeah.
room with everybody else, and his hands are covered in dough. He's like, I think Ash just told me what we need to do.
Just to comment on what said in chat, Ash did say the ring was in their hand, but didn't really know. But yeah, continue.
I was like, I think Ash told me where we need to go. Does anyone have her dad's number?
Yeah.
Ash, hey Ash,
Mm.
make me another con doubled roll, please.
Mhm.
Chris is trying to fight today.
Yeah. Are Ye and Julian back yet?
Yeah, Yay and Julian are back.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. That is a 15, actually.
Okay. You lose 1 constitution point, and your body turns very, very pale. And may you see this black necrotic ichor spread further through Ash's body. And that's where we're going to leave it tonight.
Because of course we are.
Mm-hmm.
When ick just
Okay, it's
isn't enough, icker.
May's gonna throw up.
we got there more than I expected tonight, so wowie wow.
That happened.
First of all, thank you so much to my players for putting up with my shit. I told y'all there was gonna be trauma, and I told y'all.
There really wasn't much unwinding either.
Nope.
I did not guarantee anything. Yeah. So, thank you so much. Thank you, Mana Queen. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Bat Kyle. Thank you, Bison_Stonefist. Thank you, everyone in chat. And thank you, everyone who's watching the VOD or on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, give it a like because you clearly liked it. You made it this far in the video. Give us a subscribe and a comment. We like hearing what you have to say. And thank you, producer Kevin, for being a cool producer. And last but not least, if you have the energy, please be kind to one another. But if you don't, at the very least, be nice to each other. And have a
Thank you,
great
Chris.
night.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh, thanks. You're welcome. Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.